Hi, my name's Graham Parker and this is the Hoof GP YouTube channel. In today's episode we look at the progress of cow 564, look at a cow with a bad ulcer and find out why the unicorn is so special to the people of Scotland. If you like videos about cattle, calves, my life in general and life here in Scotland, then smash that subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Cheers guys. Awesome wee things, aren't they? So here's cow 564 as she was around 7 or 8 weeks ago. As you can see, when I picked up the foot, there was actually pus and blood already pouring out of the heel of that foot. So we removed all of that loose horn, which obviously allowed more pus and therefore blood to come from it. And this is 5 days after that initial trim, when she's starting to heal in the very early stages. Now if we look at this, it's 4 weeks after the initial trim and she really is making progress, but she had 2 small fistulas on the back of the heel, those little dots there. So are they going to cause a problem? How is she now, and is she going to make the grade and stay in the herd? And here's our old friend 564 who had a heel that was completely full of pus and blood and all sorts. So let's see how she's getting on right now. A lot of people ask, do cows remember you? Do they remember you in a nice way because you fixed them? Well, she seems to. I don't think they normally do though. Again, this is just pigmentation, so it's nothing to worry about. It's just a different colour of horn, that's all. Same as her skin. Now obviously there's a crack here, but I'm being really careful not to take this down because she's not lame, and I want to keep that height all on this claw so that the pressure isn't fully on this claw that was affected before. And hopefully you guys will see that despite that not being an absolutely perfect claw, it is very, very healthy now. Indeed, this is not a crack anymore, it's just a little bit of dirt, and I don't need to remove it just for sake of the camera. So let's get the rest of her feet trimmed and let her go.
Look out, here she comes. The woman that
You're
I
going
love.
backwards.
It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her.
So out of the thousands of cows that I trim each year, you guys only really get to see the little properly lame ones because they are more interesting, and that's what I want to teach you guys how to resolve. But more often than not, this is the type of cow that I'm actually dealing with on a day-to-day basis. All we're doing is making sure that the weight bearing surface is level between the 2 claws and making sure there are no problems beginning to rear their ugly heads.
Listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know.
So when you get a foot like this that's really high on the heel, it usually means that she's trying to avoid that area. So it's most likely there's something wrong here. And in this case, I'm pretty sure it's a double sole caused by maybe an ulcer or a white line problem, but we're just about to find out.
Without knowing she did.
And by the way, you don't just go straight for the problem. You still take the height down, make sure the length's correct, model it out, then deal with the problem.
I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close, but I have to try as hard as I can, 'cause she'll never be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before.
So in the case of this cow, it's a classic sole ulcer that's caused this problem, and we're going to sort this out by cleaning this claw up, attaching a block, making sure all of the weight is off here, and then applying iodine to shrink up that ulcer that you can see protruding out of there, which looks pretty sore to be fair. Look, glasses. Check me out. So I'm going to leave you in Craig's capable hands while he attaches a block the right way.
You really did it, but
Tell the camera what you did. What happened there, Craig?
Graham says I was going to do this the right way, but I've actually forgot to change the nozzle because the glue's out.
If you're halfway through putting a block on and you run out of glue, the best thing to do is wait on the glue completely hardening, then cut it off with a knife or the grinder. In this case, it's nearly hard already, so it doesn't really cost us any time. Just a bit of humiliation for Craig.
Now, the right way.
Oh, what the f***? That's not good. Here's a top tip. Don't steal your kid's unicorn mug because, look, you either drink from the horn kind of thing and it goes in your mouth, like, it doesn't work. Or you drink the other way around and the horn hits you in the head, look. Doesn't work. Fun fact, did you know this? Unicorn is Scotland's national animal.
Not sure.
Yes, it is. What is it then?
The lion?
No. Scotland's national animal is unicorn. Wikipedia, I'm telling you it's true. Usually we keep these sealed off from the rest of the herd when we're trimming because otherwise they just come and annoy you the whole time you're here because cows are so inquisitive. There's a few more today here than normal, so we'll just open the gates and let them away and trust that they'll behave. But if I open that, they'll just come flying out and run away down there, and you lot will laugh at me, chasing them across the fields. Come on! Come on! I think we'll just leave this open and trust them. That was a manly scream. So the GoFundMe thing, guys, been thinking about this. I've ordered a new crush, shoot if you're in America, from Appleton Steel, and it's pretty much amazing. And I wouldn't have done that if the GoFundMe thing hadn't started. Not purely because of the money, but the get up and go, it's quite difficult to get on and arrange things like that if you're like me. But basically, I've ordered a new crush or shoot or whatever you want to call it, and more people keep mentioning the GoFundMe, and more people keep mentioning the GoFundMe thing to me. And to be honest, I feel really awkward about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the page down, in about a week's time from whenever this video goes out. So if you guys did want to donate or give anything, then go to the GoFundMe thing, the link's in the description. If you don't, then don't bother, don't want to look, it's fine. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who has put anything into it, or even just considered it or read it or anything like that. Like I say, the whole process makes me feel really awkward, but in truth, has been massively beneficial for me. So thanks for that. Now, I'm going to continue trimming. And that is why we need a new chute. Whoppers aren't designed for cows. Oh no, wait, they are ish. Ta-da! How's your day going? What do you all do? You all tell me where you're from, but you don't tell me what you do for a living. So in the comments right now, tell me exactly what it is you do for a living, whether you're a farmer, a dentist, an orthodontist, a radiographer, a bricklayer, whatever. Tell me in the comments. I'm a hoof trimmer. You gotta be really careful when you pass my cow's heads. I've had my skull, eye socket, nose all broken by cows in the past. So when you're squeezing past them like this, you see, cows use their heads for fighting. So if they don't want you to be near them, then they're gonna dunt you. You see, little bits like this, problems in the white line, can turn into really big problems. And getting them at this stage, it becomes a non-issue. So we're just going to take the weight off that by taking the little tiny bit of the sidewall out and lowering the heel so that the weight goes onto here. So get the weight off that and onto here. You see, it came to nothing. But if I hadn't done that, it could have been a serious problem within a month or two. If you guys are looking to support the channel, then head on over to Teespring, where you can buy merch just like this, and all of the proceeds from that kind of stuff goes towards cameras and all that kind of stuff that make these videos. Anyway guys, cheers, thanks again for watching, see you soon. Sometimes it feels weird saying bye.